Good morning, everybody. We find ourselves on day 22 today. For those of you that are new to these 10, 15, slightly longer minute practices in the morning, you can do them all separately. They can be a standalone thing. You can follow from day 1 all the way to day 22. You can combine a few of them together, whatever works for you. Some of them you can do a few times, repeating it. There's no rules involved in how you do this. Today, for me, my body feels like it needs some lower back stuff, so we'll just feel it out and see where it goes. So we always come to sit, close the eyes. You can rest the hands on the knees. Take a moment here to settle. When you're ready, take an easy inhale through the nose. Sigh the breath out. 2 more, easy inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more, deep inhale. Sigh it out. Close your mouth for a moment. Sit, simply breathing in and out through the nose. We take another easy inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. And gently opening the eyes. And I always start our movement practice with the breathing because it just helps you to just get yourself into your own body and just quiet everything down, because we usually live a life of too much speed and we all need to slow down a little bit. So you're going to make your way onto your shins and you're just going to come to sit. We're going to do a gentle twist to either side. So sitting up nice and tall, relax the shoulders. You're going to simply open the chest towards the right side and just relax the arms, not forcing this movement. So for some of you, the body might open quite a lot. For most of you, the body might feel really tight. So just stay where it feels okay for you. Relax the neck, so don't force the gaze over towards the right shoulder. 1 more breath there. And gently moving through center, twisting towards the left. Same thing here. Just to where the body catches and we hold. Easy with the neck. And coming back to center, support the back of the neck by just draping the fingers around the back of the neck and drop the head back. Relax your jaw. And slowly releasing. Pull the chin back towards the throat, creating a double chin, and then slowly roll the chin down towards the chest. Keep the shoulders soft and relaxed. Such an effective way of getting into the neck. And then maybe just keep going, reaching forward into a child's pose. You can sway it out a little bit here. It's a nice stretch across the lower back, and from there curling up again, leaning back into the hands and roll the shoulder blades in to puff the chest out. Maybe drop the head back. Gently from there, scoot yourself forward again. You're going to crawl back onto your hands and your knees, and you're going to work through some freestyle movement, swaying it out, tick-tocking it out, snaking it out. Maybe even doing a few slow cat-cows. If you've been following along, there was a specific day where we focused on cat-cows and how to initiate the movement from the pelvis, rolling it slowly through middle, lower middle and upper back, so that you can really get into all those spaces. So not just throwing yourself in and out of the pose or the shape. And then coming back to center, you're going to press back into a down dog. Walk those legs out a little bit here. Shift the weight around, maybe place hands, feet wider or closer, depending on where it feels good for your body. And we're going to roll forward through plank, and then soften the knees down and tuck the toes, step the feet wide. So you're opening hips, opening chest. And you're going to engage a little bit more thoughtfully through the glutes today, rolling it out from side to side. And we roll back a little differently maybe from what we've been doing. So you're going to tuck the toes under, stick your bum out, and just keep reversing back into a down dog. Nice, 2 more. Rolling forward through plank. Soften the knees down. So opening into the front body, engage through the glutes, lift a little taller into it. So we are mindfully engaging through the glutes today to get that lower back to activate a little bit more, to get the hip flexors to open up and stretch a little bit more. Tuck toes, stick the bum out, roll yourself back, down dog. Last one, rolling forward through plank. Soften the knees, engage through the glutes, open into the front body, lengthening without forcing the body, and then tuck toes under, stick bum out, press back, downward facing dog. Right leg's gonna lift high, and right foot's gonna step towards the right hand. Come right up onto the fingertips here, and you're gonna shift back and forward. So allow the knees to bend and straighten to accommodate this movement. And then we're going to shift back to step forward into the right foot. Walk the hands out in front of you and hover that left leg parallel to the floor. Soften through both knees as you curl yourself all the way up into standing. And if you need to hold on to something, hold on. And then hug that left knee into the chest. Give it a nice squeeze. Coming into eagle pose, so you're going to wrap that left thigh over the right, maybe hook the toe. Left arm underneath the right arm, maybe hook the forearms or not. And then exhale, maybe sit a little bit lower. Keep your weight more towards your heel. And then rounding a little bit through the spine. Maybe getting the elbows and the knees to meet. If they don't go there, seriously, no big deal. And from there, you're going to untangle right fingers to the floor. Left leg hovers back behind you. Left fingers to the sky. And then releasing the left hand down to the floor. Square the hips out and we move into a seated twist. So left knee to the outside of your right ankle. Sit your butt down. So move this foot out of the way so you can sit your ass down. Left arm hugs that right knee. Right hand reaches behind you. So sitting up nice and tall. Oh, feels so good for the back. And exhale, twist into that space that you are making. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale to get a bit of length here. Exhale, soften and move into that space. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, twisting and softening into it. And then 1 more breath where you start to take the gaze a little bit more over that right shoulder. Awesome. We release by just twisting to the other side. So right arm on the inside of that right leg, left hand back behind you, and press your arm and your leg against one another. Spiral the chest open. I love this twist. Feels so good for sides of the rib cage and lower back. And we release. So you're going to crawl yourself forward. Step into that right leg again. Doesn't matter what it looks like. You're going to step yourself back into a high lunge. So curling all the way up. Inhale, arms float up, maybe even look up. And exhale. Stepping right leg back and up. Releasing, down dog. Awesome, everyone. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Left foot steps towards the left hand. Come right up onto your fingertips and you're going to shift your weight forward and back and forward and back. And let your legs just move in whatever way accommodates this movement. 1 more as we shift back preparing to step into the left foot. Walk the hands out in front of you as you hover that right leg. Curling up into standing from there, so soften both knees. Curl up. Hug that right knee. Give it a nice squeeze. So just getting there however you're going to get there. Eagle on this side. So crossing right thigh over the left. Maybe hook the toes, maybe not. Right arm underneath the left. Maybe do the shape. And you're going to sit a little lower into it. So keep your weight into your left heel as you sit a little lower. And then we begin to round a bit. Moving elbows in the direction of the knees. They don't have to go all the way there. If it's available for you, give it a go. Feels so good over that lower back. And we untangle. So stay nice and low, left fingers to the floor, right leg extends and hovers, right fingers to the sky, half moon, so just opening up into it. Breathe. Releasing right hand down, square the hips, seated twist, right knee to the outside of that left ankle, and then sit your ass all the way down. So move your right foot out of the way so that you can sit your sit bones down. You're twisting to the left. So right arm wraps around that left leg. Left arm reaches back behind you. Relax your shoulders. Inhale to make space for yourself here. Exhale to soften and twist into that space. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale. Feel how you are sitting taller, and exhale, you soften and move into that space. 1 more. Deep inhale. And twisting into it. 1 more breath where you simply start to move the gaze a little bit more over that left shoulder. And we release by twisting to the other side. So right hand reaches towards the back or out to the side. Left arm on the inside of that left leg and press the knee and the arm against one another. Oh, make space for yourself to twist open towards the right a little bit more. Easy does it. So good. And you're going to release and you're going to make your way back into a little lunge here, stepping that right leg back, curling all the way up, high lunge. Inhale, float arms left, maybe even look up. Exhale, bend and soften, releasing, stepping that left leg all the way back and up. Releasing, downward facing dog, rolling yourself forward into plank. And then soften the plank body all the way down to the floor. Prop yourself up into your elbows and your forearms. So you're coming into Sphinx pose. Such a nice gentle compression into the lower back. We're making it an active pose. So maybe you can also call it a little bit more of a baby cobra thing. Feet nice and wide. Engage through your glutes. So as you begin to energize the glutes, you're going to feel the pubic bone pressing down into the floor. And you can feel the support that you are giving the lower back. Open the chest here and just look out in front of you. So don't lift the head up too high. Don't strain through your neck. Relax the shoulders away from the chest. So it's like your shoulder blades are sliding down the rib cage as if they want to go underneath your armpits. Engage through the glutes. We go for 3 more breaths here. Try to soften and relax where you can. 1 more breath. So a very active pose. And then for the last breath or an extra breath, press down through the palms of the hands and slowly begin to lift the elbows. Some of you are going to be able to go all the way up. Some of you are going to be here. Go for 1 more breath there. And then exhale, releasing all the way down. Slide the hands back, tuck the toes, and press back into a child's pose. So reversing back, knees nice and wide, reach the arms out in front of you, walk them a little bit further out in front of you, And then exhale, drop elbows down, soften, relax, forehead to the floor. You stay for a few sighs here. And gently curling all the way up. You're going to walk your knees forward a little bit, tuck the toes under and just press back, coming into a tippy toe squat. This is a great place for you to just stay. You can also round a little bit. If you can, work the heels to the floor, work the heels to the floor. So start off by just rounding, drop the chin down. And then slowly extending, opening up into the front body. Simply a breath or two. And then release. You're going to make your way back into sitting. Closing the eyes. Rest the hands on the knees or bring your palms to touch as you plug your thumbs into your heartbeat. Take an easy inhale. Sigh it out. Give thanks to that body of yours that is moving the way that it is moving, however that might be for you. And thank you everybody for showing up and doing this practice with me every morning. I will see you tomorrow morning. So people, if you enjoyed the movement practice that you've just done with me, please leave me a comment down below so that I have a better idea of what it is that you guys might be looking for when it comes to movement practices. Maybe give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, either way, or even better, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also if you look in the more info down below, there's a link to my actual website where you can become a patron to my Wolf Heart and support this work that I do in the hope to give you tools so that you can move better. Thank you.